Well, this says it finishes at last, so I'll be able to sort it.
His name is Axel. Now Axel is a fully qualified boatmaster, which is a pretty cool name if you ask me. And he gets his boatmaster license from the Coast Guard. So I know we're ages away from the coast here in Birmingham, but the Coast Guard gives our licenses. So yeah, every 6 months to hop on board the tour, let's make sure we're keeping you nice and safe. And we don't know they're coming until we get a report. So it could be any one of you guys fighting the world. So if you guys could be a bit more quiet. So yeah, any one of you guys could be in disguise right now, auditing us, who knows? Is it you recording me, taking notes? Well, if it was any of you guys, that'd be absolutely fine, as you wouldn't have let Axel and tied a boat with all our legally obliged safety equipment. So that includes fire extinguisher in front and back. We have first aid kits all around the boat, and 9 Perry buoys, aka life rings, on top of the boat too. So we're all trained main usage. And every single 12 months to take the boat completely out of the water, inspect our boat's hull for safety. So we plan to keep you safe on this tour, and the number one rule we have on board this journey is please don't stick any limbs on the crew bars. Basically, don't hang out the window. The reason being, this boat is nearly 20 tons of solid steel. In fact, 18.5 tons. And this canal is of course lined with brick and metal. We're going to go past other boats, and we may even touch on occasions. That's simply the nature of canal travel. So if you hang out the window and we do touch, I promise you all, it's really going to hurt. You might even lose it. So the reason why I paint the side of the boat black, it's just to hide our blood of our past victims. Wipes the blood away, you see. Just kidding. I will make that joke if it actually happened, just kidding guys. But yeah, if you don't listen to my instructions and you happen to fall overboard, the very first thing I do is probably laugh at you guys, rightfully so, for not listening to my instructions. And the last thing you ever see me do is deploy a life ring, because it's solid plastic, probably knocking those out. So instead I'll throw a throw line or a safe edge to stay from this floor. And canal travel is really safe, but just in case of emergency, please remain calm with further instructions. Now most further instructions will go along the lines of, the canal is only 3.5 feet, and in fact the people that own this boat took over that pub last week. It's quite a lovely pub, check it out. So we're now in a beautiful area called Gasford Basin, we call this area today. When this area was first formed, this area was first known as Brick Kiln Peace. And it was named very literally Brick Kiln Peace, as most of you can see on this side, were brick kilns. And for those who don't know, a brick kiln is basically a massive oven for bricks. There's those very same brick kilns that fire the same bricks around the canal today, hence why it's called Brick Kiln Peace. And the reason why we call this area Gasford Basin today is how important this area is historically speaking. As behind that pub I just mentioned, the tap as well, there's now a building owned by the Birmingham Central Church. But before it was a church, this building is what they call pretty much 20. And there was mostly females in these matching factories, a lot of which died quite early from sulfur poisoning, aka yellow fingers. I used sulfur dioxide for matches back then, not red phosphorus like today. Now you can see the extension of the last house of the new brick. That just means you're sinking, guys. We're just sinking. Just kidding. We're not sinking. So 2 horsemen are going left, 1 horseman is going right, and 1 long horseman is going through a tunnel. So they're about to enter User's Loop. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the Black Country and why it's called the Black Country. So when these canals opened up in 1769, they're quite literally an instant success. And we can tell by awesome written records in this country that the price of coal dropped by 50% overnight. So it dropped by half literally overnight. So because of this, coal was soaring in this region. And this local area, really a selection of towns and villages a bit more up north, were called the Black Country. And they were called the Black Country because they're absolutely filthy. As I was saying back then, and that was, the Black Country was black by day and red by night. So yeah, it was black by day, with all this coal being burnt, leave a thick layer of smoke and smog that literally blocked out the sun. And red by night, with all the homes, all the factories burnt coal, leave a red haze in the horizon for red coal embers. Hence the saying black by day and red by night. And all this coal and silver land everywhere began to go black and filthy, hence why it's called the Black Country. It was absolutely filthy. So you can imagine the air quality wasn't very good back then. One of my favourite quality facts about the Black Country, in the UK we have a type of tree called the silver birch tree, which is a skinny silver tree with black spots in it. If anyone plays Minecraft, birch tree? Minecraft? Another blood tube, right? So you still 2 blood spots. So yeah, I like to sort of use imagination for a moment. And forget we got a diesel engine. There's no axle back there. We're being towed the good old way by a horse and rope. So I'm essentially the centre of the boat, attached to the horse's saddle, just below the horse's neck, and I'll swing the horse towed onto the right side. And all it needs is a little bit of paint to maintain. That's it, just a little bit of paint. And speaking of paint, you may notice on the canals, we have a lot of graffiti on the canals. Some people love it, some people hate it. Very subjective. Sorry guys, if you guys need to be quiet.
What's it? Go, what's it damage?
The one behind the tree.
Because your accent is quite difficult to understand. You speak really fast and then they hear like an
I promise you,
oh my god.
I'm not drugs. People often say I'm on drugs, I talk really fast. It's just natural. No. I'm German, Hungarian. It's a bit of a weird one. It's kind of London.
You have an accent, so I'm just like,
It's cut it back, and it's a regional pesticide and herbicide called glyphosate, which is now illegal. And we could use those in the waterways anyway, so there's nothing we can do about that deal. But yeah, it's a lovely pollinator. They call it the butterfly bush in Holland. It's normally full of butterflies. Yeah.
That's the bubbly and brown. But that's the same as what you see all across the side of the train lines when they go on trains.
That is so cool.
So on the left you can see a wide beat boat. You almost never see those in the city centre because it's stuck within the city centre. So it's about 10-11 feet wide and it's literally stuck inside here. I had to get craned in and now it's stuck. And on the right we can see a brick wall that's about to fall, and that's called up under here too. So yeah, I actually drove that boat not too long ago. This little loop took us about 15 minutes. It took me about an hour and a half. I thought I was going to sink the boat to be honest with you. It was a nightmare. Pardon? It has a steering wheel. You see the steering wheel? Most boats have a tiller. So you don't know where you're steering to. It's
Them box houses again.
So yeah.
This just doesn't look real, does it?
It's horrible. They're horrible.
This looks like some kind of augmented reality.
There's just Lego houses. So I'm going to have a quick break. Be right back everyone. What house? I'm about to see nothing.
أنا رحنا وتفرجنا بس
See, one of those historic assets is a building called the Roundhouse. We're about to see it in just a moment outside the port side window on the left hand side. It's behind a block of flats, you see it in just a second. So the Roundhouse is from 1874. It's designed to have stables at the very bottom, offices in the middle, and a house at the very, very top. And it's designed as part of an architecture prize, basically subject to...
Either way, right? Every more on the starboard side and on the port side.
Oh, because we just turn them around. It's
I
easy
know,
for
I
us.
know.
Absolute winning, aren't you?
Well, I didn't want-
she thought
didn't
she
want-
would be stuck with using
I was
that.
going to be stuck with them. Can't beat Goodo. Kenko. And a kettle.
You're not British unless you prefer a kettle.
Oh, yeah, you got to have a kettle. And a proper mug instead of that tiny little thing.
Some shortbread biscuits.
I'll shut that because I don't want them. And I don't want them farting little cups either. Don't want them.
You want your proper cup.
And my mug.
And a proper glass
Yeah, put them down there so I don't knock them off.
for my lemonade.
Sugar, milk, funny tea bags. Yeah, they've got to be the tiniest biscuits, look.
Yeah, Alton Towers offers better selection than this, and this is 5-star.
Yeah. Bringing them back for you, Adam.
Is that his bag of chocolate that you promised?
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Take note, Butlins. How many you get?
A whole drawer to it. You were so disappointed that that little thing was what you'd be stuck drinking. Oh, it's a fridge! We could go back to Sainsbury's and go and get some milk.
It's on there.
Huh?
It's on there. Oh, do you want me to go? You know, you
Yeah.
got shoes off.
Yeah. I was really wanting a glass of milk, and when you said that we hadn't got a fridge, I was really disappointed.
We won't get the pop in there. It's too big. I know. So do you want to go walk?
Well, the thing is, we didn't even really complain, did we? She just said, "Oh, you've not got a room," and we were like, "Well, we paid for a room. Okay, let's upgrade you to executive."
Oh, yeah.
Wait, no. Did I say room? View. I meant view. If I said room.
Well, she said we hadn't got a view. Well, we
Yeah. But this is quite a nice view of the
What's
canal.
this view, is it?
And I swear that's a roller coaster. It is a coaster! It's going around!
Yeah.
That's not very professional. It didn't look like that when we came in. We've just been shopping to get some snacks for the next 2 nights. Mum's absolutely buzzing about that.
I'm gonna get some coffee there.
We were down there on that bit of the canal earlier. We were turning around. Oh, there it is. I think that's literally the one we were on. That canal boat down there. How cool is that? I've got a view of a coaster. I did not know that I would have a view of a roller coaster from this room.
Proper coaster. It's a kiddie thing.
I know, but it's still more than I thought I were going to have. Oh, there's a little birdie over there. Hi, birdie. We're waiting to see if we're on the flight pass.
That's a good chair.
It's good, isn't it?
We have got a view.
This is nice. I like this. I feel like we might be on the flight path, you know. Because there's a few planes coming in that I'd like to get a glimpse of tonight.
I don't know. You'd have to scroll out on thing and see
Yeah.
which way they come in and out.
Well, there's one coming in half an hour, so we're just headed to Sainsbury's now to go and get some last few bits that we need. And then we're going to be back in the room for the night. Doing some Lego.
So it's town hall. A light here for Victoria Square.
Oh my gosh! Is that the stage? So is that all the kit?
That?
Oh, that's over there.
That?
guys right now auditing us? Who knows? Is it you recording me, taking notes?